Hi there, my name is David, and over the next 2 to 3 minutes I'm just going to take you through an overview of the structure of one of our spun articles so that you know what you have to produce in the end. And basically we have a validator which allows you to check that everything's in place, but by visually seeing what you're supposed to produce, I'm sure it will make it a lot easier for you. That's why we're producing this video. Plus we've got a number of other videos which will help you in actually creating the structure. So this is a good starter video. Here's an example of one of our final spuns. It's actually the spun that's on the demonstration site. It's been given to you in text so you can actually play with that. If we scroll down, you can see if you've never done spuns before, you're going to be a bit like overwhelmed with this. But once you understand the basic structure in here, you'll find that it is actually pretty straightforward. And watching the other videos will allow you to actually create these with ease and simplicity and earn a lot more money than by writing plain articles. Let's start at the top. This here is the actual title of this article. And there's actually in here 3 articles. I'll come back to the structure in a second of all the spun. But believe it or not, there's 3 articles, 3 titles in there. This is the start of the first paragraph. And you'll notice something quite distinct in here in terms of the curly brackets. This indicates that it's a spun article. You'll also notice these pipe characters here. These are separators. And there are actually 2 levels of spun within each of our paragraphs. There's a paragraph level spun. In our paragraphs, they're rewritten 2 times. So you've actually got 3 copies. The original plus 2 further copies. Then we actually spin the synonyms. So as you can see here, we're only spinning synonyms. If we scroll down, you'll find these special articles, special paragraph here. This is actually not part of any spun system that you'll ever find anywhere else because this is for our own internal systems. We process this paragraph with our validator and with our processor, and these square brackets are removed, and it's actually created a special document, and we actually convert the keywords into hyperlinks. This special paragraph has to have 3 keywords in. You're provided those with the article order. There's the first keyword. Here's another keyword, and I think there's the 3rd keyword here, there. And this has to be a correct sentence. So you'll also notice that there are no paragraphs spinning here. The only thing that is actually spun is the actual synonyms here. So scrolling down further, there's another paragraph. There's another paragraph, such as your normal content, spun. And then right at the bottom you have this extra titles. This is very crucial because we use a distribution service that actually utilizes this. And in the extra titles, you'll actually see that underneath there is no spinning. And you'll also take note that the titles are in title case. That goes for the same up here as well. You'll notice that title case. So title case, if you're not aware of that, is the capitalization of the first letter of each word. So each letter of this word is capitalized. So that's title case. So down here you must put that on your document, extra titles colon, otherwise the validator will reject it. And then there are the titles unspun. So that's very briefly giving you an overview of the spun article. You're now aware of the different variations going on. And if you're wondering how this actually works here, if you were to read this out, it will give you 2 variations. It would say, money if your child or any family member. The other variation would be, money if your kid or any family member. And then obviously when it comes over here, it does, or any family member gets sick. And then the next variation would be, or any family member has sickness. So just in that piece of text here, you've got a lot of different variations. That is what a spun article is. And the pipe character separates the 2 options between different things. And because we've got 2 levels of spun here in the paragraph, then we have a pipe character sitting in the middle, and sometimes it's a little tricky to see, but it's usually sitting around, and there it is. There's your first paragraph, and then basically there's your second paragraph, and there's your 3rd paragraph. Now it is important that each of these paragraphs have the same meaning, but obviously not the same words, so they're a rewrite. The meaning must be the same. Otherwise, when it's all spun at a paragraph level, we take paragraph 1, next time we'll take paragraph 2, next time we'll take paragraph 3, and version 1, version 2, and version 3, and we'll mix them all up. So each of these 3 paragraphs are separate, but the meaning must be the same. That's very crucial. So, and of course the length has to be the same. So paragraph 2 and 3 must be the same or a bit longer, which is usually better. Because after it's spun, if your paragraph 3 is shorter than your paragraph 1, you may end up with a version that's actually less than 300 characters. And then that means our articles get rejected. So that's not good. Okay, so thank you very much. That's a little bit more than 3 minutes, but I'm sure it's given you some good overview of what we need to do. So thank you. My name is David, and I look forward to seeing you again soon and working with you. And we really appreciate the time you're putting in to study and get better results. And from that, you'll receive a lot more pay. Thank you very much.